There's a lot of history to the Indian Canyons Golf Resort. This land was originally leased back in 1960, and it was the largest Indian land lease of its time, 550 acres, in which these two championship courses were built, the North and the South course. And then in 1961, on New Year's Eve, the North course opened, and it was home to some of the biggest politicians and celebrities of its day, people like Bob Hope, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and Walt Disney. Now, the North course was also home to the very first Frank Sinatra Celebrity Golf Invitational, so a lot of history here. Today for the Agua Caliente charity golf tournament. There are a bunch of pro football players, baseball players, a bunch of good guys, and they're all here for a good cause. Jeff, are you expecting to play well today?
I'm expecting to hit the ball out of the park. Oh, that's baseball. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We have Doki here, some of the guys from the Raiders, and they're great golfers, and I learned from them. So we're gonna go out there and have fun and golf a good game.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. We're here for the Boys and Girls Club and also for Autism Speaks. Very important to my family, of course. We're very concerned about our youth. We're trying to do the best we can, and every dollar counts. So we're all happy to be here, and thanks to Agua Caliente and the Indian tribe for sponsoring this and being a part of it.
We're looking at it a way to raise money for various charities because during these hard economic times, it's hard for anybody to give money, and just to come together and raise money for charity and just have a good time.
When I come to a golf tournament, I always plan on winning, but the most important thing is to have fun and make sure my group have fun and hey, and see what happens.
The great James Lofton, how wonderful of you to come out and support this good cause.
Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to it. This is the first time I've golfed in the desert, being a California native, and it's a gorgeous setting. And I don't know if it's prettier during the daytime or prettier during the night when all the stars come out.
We got Jay Johnston and Reggie Doss. We've got representatives of both baseball and football here. Who's the better golfer, though? That's what we want to know.
Well, I'm the better football player, and he's the better baseball player.
But
that's right.
Who's the better golfer?
We're both trying to decide on that one at this point.
Rex Hudler. Rex wouldn't do the interview without his prop. Tell me about that.
Oh, are you kidding? You know what? Baseball has been my life. For 32 years, I've been in the grand game. It's been so much fun. I got to play 21 years as a player and 11 years as a broadcaster for the Angels. Man, I tell you, it's been my whole life. So I carry the ball. So I always had a ball in my hand. I would throw it against the steps, and it was kind of like my fiddlestick. So as a broadcaster, I took it up to the booth, and that way, if anybody saw us on camera, they knew what sport we were talking about, the grand game.
What about today? You going to get out there? You going to play well?
I hope to. I'm a 6 handicap, so I should play pretty decent.
I'm sure you will. Couldn't ask for better weather, could you?
It's beautiful, and it's great to be down, and looking forward to it.
I'm not that great a golfer, but you know what? I play to hit the ball, and I try to hit it a long ways.
We're here with Mike Moulton. He's going to demonstrate a long ball drive.
Yeah.
What does it take to hit the perfect long ball?
Swing the club fast.
That it?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of it happens at birth.
How old were you when you knew, hey, I can really do this?
Probably, in high school I was always the longest guy, and then made it to the World Finals, finished in the top 20.
Wow.
And I found out that I could do exhibitions and hit trick shots and stuff like this and make a living.
Tell us about a trick shot. What kind of trick shots do you do?
I hit golf balls through plywood.
Do you really?
Try to hit balls. Try to figure out what you hit golf balls through. Yeah, plywood, watermelons.
Great cause, my first time coming out here, great course. We played here yesterday. Of course I want to win. I always want to win.
Oh, this is a good cause, isn't it?
It's a fantastic cause.
But of course, we see you out here supporting a lot of wonderful causes.
I think it's important to give back, and if we can donate our time, because people would rather give money than time, it's good for us to put our time into efforts like this to help them raise money for a great cause.
The golf really is secondary. When you come out for an event like this, you're raising money for great causes. And it goes far beyond today.
And Rex is such an amazing guy. He's the president of Team Up for Down Syndrome. Tell us about that.
Oh, our charity is so near and dear. It's so fun. The reason it's near and dear, because we were blessed with a child with Up syndrome ourselves. I call it Up syndrome.
Up syndrome,
yeah, the world calls it Down syndrome. It's Up syndrome, and my son Cade has brought a whole bunch of life to us, but we didn't realize it at the time when we had him 13 years ago. So I was still playing ball, and I told my wife, honey, why don't we do something? Now God's given us a perfect excuse to get out there and use the connections we've had in baseball to raise money for Down syndrome. Let's call it Team Up for Down syndrome.
What
because
a wonderful thing.
You make your dreams become reality, then that's a great feeling.